Hey Capricorn, this is Perrymore Tarot's weekend reading from January 17th through the 19th, 2025. I almost said four. Last shuffle coming out for Capricorn. I almost said 2024 again. Oh my gosh. So Capricorn, the TikTok ban has been upheld, and that does directly affect me and us guys. So if you would still like to be able to view daily readings, shoot over to YouTube. My name is the same there, Perrymore Tarot. The link is also on my TikTok page as long as it's active. I don't know what's going to happen with the page after that because I won't have access to it. So you can subscribe and you will be notified there where when I upload. I usually upload there first anyway. So, and I kind of like YouTube a lot because you can multitask with YouTube. Like they have features where you could listen if you, especially if you use your phone a lot, you can still listen and then do other things on your phone. Because I conduct a lot of business through my phone. So sometimes I would need to check my emails. I would need to send messages, and I would want to listen to like some 528 hertz or like handpan music or something while I'm doing it, and or videos of some sort. There's a lot going on. Anywho, we have dark thoughts and decrease. So this speaks a lot about how a person, you're no longer so nervous about the future. That's at least this energy here, that there's something going on where things start to fall away, like the confusion falls away. Perhaps you've been doing a lot in one direction and feeling like you're not doing enough because unforeseen things keep coming up, or you put a lot of energy into things and thinking that, okay, if I exert this amount of effort, this will be the reward or this will be the return, and then it never pans out the way that you expected it to. That is about to slow down. That's about to decrease. So things will actually be, as you put in the effort, you're going to get the return back. Like if you make a phone call, you're going to reach the person instead of leaving a message and not getting anything back out of it. Those types of things. I mean, that may have been happening to you a lot, and it may have caused a little bit of like physical pain. It may have changed a lot of things for you. You may have felt a lot of fear, maybe guilt, like, why wasn't I more diligent? What is it about me that I'm not able to get this result out of things? What am I missing? See, that's why I need more money. Like, that type of energy. When things don't go right, you're just, I'm not Capricorn, but that happens a lot. Like, why couldn't, if only I had this much, then I could have been able to take advantage of this opportunity. But they want you to also release anger. I'm not necessarily seeing a lot of anger, but some of you may be a little bit angry at how things are not working out. And they're saying that you need to start questioning why you felt that way in the beginning, especially as this dissipates, slows down, decreases, declines. You're on a decline of this cycle, this biorhythm. Then that would be, well, let me just question really quick, since it's not so intense for me right now. Why was I so upset with this? What was it about this energy that made me that feel this way, right? That I'm always stuck on doing a similar task repetitively and I'm not getting the results. What made me feel, why was I so worried about the future when these things were occurring? And it's mostly, they're asking you really to, um, yeah, yeah, they're wanting you to see the changes, right? And the best way to see the changes for you is to kind of reset how you feel. It's important to look inside yourself, examine what's causing you to feel the way you feel about anything, especially if you feel like pain from the cycle that you went through, because this looks like even that it would have caused pain. If it wasn't mental, it manifested physically. Um, this would be to say it's time for you to see your goals the same way you saw them when you first started, which is the very hopeful energy that we all felt when we first start things. We're like, oh, this is about to be awesome. Then they're asking you to go back to the beginner's mind, right? I'm in the Knight of Swords. I am very ambitious about this. This is all I know. All I know is I have to draw my sword, and all of a sudden the crowd parts for me. You have to go back to that energy. Okay, nine of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, Six of Cups, Eight of Pentacles. Now this would tell me with dark thoughts that you may be thinking far ahead in the future, feeling as though something is going to be a lot of hard work, just like it was before. So you may be basing the future off of the past. And they're saying that you need to be focused on the very beginning of, I wouldn't even say the beginning of when you started, but to look at things from a fresh pair of eyes and not from the past point of view. Decrease with the Six of Pentacles and High Priestess would tell me that was decreasing is mm, not knowing what you're going to get out of something. And whatever you get out of it, it's always not enough. That's what's decreasing. It seems like the work you do is not enough coming back towards you. Okay, yeah. They're bringing up childhood as well. Healing light, Three of Cups, and the Magician. What would heal you? I would assume, I wouldn't assume, I would say the thing that would be healing for you is to believe in yourself so that you can shine your true light. Okay, you need to believe in yourself, embrace the dark side of things, the things that you felt, or the things that, like, I never get what I want, those types of things. I wish for things and then it comes up short when it finally comes in. You need to embrace that energy and then shine your true light, which is start with the beginner mind and continue moving forward. They're telling you that even your love life, to some degree, if you are in a relationship, romantic connection, things are about to ascend into a higher level of commitment in this energy, because it seems like with this decline of, I never get what I put in on something. I spend $50, I get 40 back. With this change and the energy around you, this is going to open up doors for the love that's already there for you. It seems like I'm seeing angel number 1144, and that's usually divine intervention. So and a signal of high vibes. It's usually a signal. If you see that number, it's like, oh, high vibes are on their way. So they're saying that love and happiness and all that is like around the corner, and it's something better than what you expect. It's better than your wildest dreams. So something's being freed up for you this weekend, especially in the romantic sense. Um, Also too, it's like beyond that, beyond romance, it's even a rare opportunity or an exciting encounters with people who think like you, people who are on the same energy, and it's exceeding your expectations. So it's almost to say it's very important that you just be yourself, and to also to realize, in a sense, that things are going to change, or things are changing. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of energy of relationships, especially if this is a relationship that you've had with someone for a long time. I'm talking about this is like a long-term relationship. That relationship is going to change in a beautiful way. The relationship is going to deepen here. But you have to start saying to yourself, though, in order to help you to open up to this energy, right? Because 1144 is all about prosperity, faded events, faith, having purpose, feeling like you have a higher calling, all this stuff, right? But on a deep level, you've got to say, I release all fear, guilt, and anger. I'm safe and I'm at peace with the process of life because of the things that you've gone through. How, no matter how much extra work you put in, especially in like relationships or in business or taking care of any kind of mundane task, you may have felt like you put in all this work just for you to get that much back. And so that may cause a lot of stink, especially when you're talking about the future. The dark thoughts is about the future, what's up ahead. What's up ahead is the same old, same old. I'm gonna have to kick butt. I'm gonna be the one-legged man in the butt kicking contest, and I'm gonna be tired and sweating like mad and ambitious. But it's going to be repetitive, and you may even feel like luck is abandoning you. You may even feel like things aren't happening for you. But I'm seeing that with all of this, with new beginnings, Page of Cups, and the Four of Wands, you not having to put in that much effort. Page of Cups is a breadcrumber, which means you only got to throw in a little crumbs and everything, and your cake is baked. You know what I mean? All I only have $2. What can I get with that? They're like, okay, a rack of ribs, a gallon of sweet tea, this bag of apples. You're like, okay, I can dig that. Um, but the new beginnings here, speaking about peace, harmony, balance, success. I'm seeing celebration. I'm even seeing, if you, like I said, you're in a romantic relationship, I'm seeing celebrating each other. I'm seeing a higher level of commitment for sure. I'm seeing romance. Okay. I'm seeing happiness, love. I'm seeing a truly beautiful relationship with that as well. It doesn't have to be romantic. You may not be in a romantic relationship, because for some of you, Nine of Pentacles, some of you are maybe saying, I'm always going to be working on something alone. I'm single. And so for a lot of you, it's very important that you start questioning why you feel the way that you do about things, and know that things are about to change, right? You've got to know that something better than your wildest dreams is right around the corner. It's time for you to start fresh mentally. New beginnings, start fresh, start being your beautiful, charming self, right? I'm seeing that the what if you want to know what changes, or what's about to change, or what change how change affects you, right? You would want, for one, you'd want to look up where Scorpio placements are in your chart, right? And then you'd want to look into your seventh house, because that's what's being highlighted here. Seventh house, of course, is Libra. And Libra, of course, is Venus, but it also represents marriage and relationships. Okay. And it also represents a multitude of things, but it also represents, like, if you're going through lawsuits, contracts, or if about to sign contracts, um, any kind of unions that you're dealing with, unity, any of that, right? You would want to look into this, because these things are changing, these things are transforming. And they're also saying that you have got to release these feelings, these guilty feelings, all this stuff, because it's affecting you health wise, particularly like in your sacral chakra area. Okay. And so they want you to release. Well, I wouldn't say release. Yeah, that's not gonna, yeah, no pun intended. But they would want you to focus on the color red as well, because red is assisting, or assists in freeing yourself from pain. I would also want to say, I would say that you would need to protest against your feelings, against any dark feelings, dark thoughts about your future, about your ambitions, about what your maybe these things may be something that you have adopted as a thought process, or an awareness, since you were a very small child. So they're throwing this out here, and I hope this makes sense, because it feels like it's all over the place. There's so many words in my head that I'm like, none of these things are jibing. So I'm just going to tell you all of them in a little mixed bag of, hey, this is your reading. So you're going to need to heal the fact, or understand that you, with the magician especially, right? This is about you believing in yourself, believing that things can change, that you can make anything happen, right? With the Three of Cups, anything can happen. Wishes being fulfilled. It's crazy. It is beautiful. You could be dealing with a Pisces and Aries main signs. We also have Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius. We also have Cancer or Scorpio. So you could be a Capricorn, Aquarius cusp. We have Pisces, Aries cusp, Aquarius, Pisces cusp. Also Gemini, Cancer, Libra, Scorpio. If you're not dealing with those signs, which you don't have to be, those signs could also be in your chart. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.